Hey everyone, my name is Tim Neer, founder and CEO of Cyborg, and today I'm going to show you how to record your first session. Even if you've done this before, you're still going to get some value because I'm going to show you maybe some tools you didn't know, so hang in there with me, and here we go. So what you're going to want to do is be here on the Record tab, and if you do have a wearable to connect, you'll connect it where this green button is here. So since I've already got my Apple Watch connected, it connects automatically. That's all set to go, but if you had a Bluetooth wearable, it would show up here in this list. You select to connect and you'll be ready to rock. So if we head back now to the Records tab, you're going to see pace points and pulse points. Now it doesn't matter which one of these you select because you can switch between these two screens when you're actually in the session, but let me explain them briefly, and we have another video out on Cyborg's metrics explained, so definitely check that out after this video if you haven't already seen it. So pace points is anything where you move about the world. So that's walking, running, hiking, biking, cycling, kayaking, whatever you're moving through space. Pulse points is when you have a wearable connected. We're taking your heart rate and some other biometric data and we're determining what your percentage of effort is. So if you were doing lifting weights on a treadmill, spin bike, anything where you're stationary or moving but getting your heart rate up, and you can earn both at the same time. But for this, let's start with pace points. So we start a pace point session, and what you're seeing instantly is that a map appears. And so I can switch between these two views as much as I want using these little circular arrows in the upper left-hand corner of the screen. See, I'm just going to switch there and switch back. And so you can change between these two views to see how you're accumulating points and how your heart rate is comparing to, let's say, your route map. And so here you're going to see information that's about you moving about the earth, and pace points is actually scanning your environment. It's using 3D scanning technology to understand what ground that you're walking or traversing across, and then it's giving you points for that, and a little purple line will show behind. And you can lock the screen up here. For example, you want to keep your phone in your pocket and you just hold to unlock it. So let's say we go back to pulse points, and what happens is once your heart rate is found, it's actually going to create color-coded effort zones. Now you need to get over 50% of your target heart rate in order to have Cyborg start accumulating pulse points. But once you do, you're actually going to see these color-coded heart rate bars that are going to come up, and they'll let you know exactly what zone you're in. So let's say now we want to finish this session. So normally, here in Post Builder, we would have a heart rate chart and we would have a route map. But since I was stationary here at the computer, I didn't actually add any activity information. So here you could select if you had lots of pulse points but not many pace points. You could select which points you want to display, and you can actually configure the way that this is all going to look. So if we had a heart rate chart, we could just show that, location map, or you can add a photo. So when we add our photo, let's pick this one. Now we can attach that to our post. So if we hit next to the next page of Post Builder, we can add a caption. So this could be anything, but we'll say, hey, I did this walk. And activity tags are basically just what you did. They can be anything, but in this case, we'll say walking. But don't hesitate, you could also make this the name of your gym or, for example, what mountain you just hiked. So with all that being done, we have to select our sharing settings. Posting to the full Cyborg community means that your post is going to be visible on the All Cyborg users feed in every single one of your squads and on your personal profile. By posting only to your squads and profile, it does just that. So your post is just going to be visible on the squads that you've joined and your profile if people are following you, and you have to consent to them following you. So that's part of our privacy. And then post only to your profile means that only people that you allow to follow you will be able to see this post. But for this example, we're going to post to the full Cyborg community. So now we're just going to hit done. This post gets made, uploaded, and attached to the All Cyborg users feed because we selected that in our privacy settings. This is our very first example of how to create a post in Cyborg. We hope you enjoyed it, and let us know if you have any questions. Please reach out to us at hello@cyborg.io and have fun.